For students in years 7 and above, the familiar faces at school on Monday will look different, with the Perth, Peel and South West mask mandate applying in the classroom. Primary school students are exempt for now.
Once a high caseload environment is reached, masks will become mandatory for students in year 3 and above.
Yeah, I think it's probably not a bad idea. They're a pretty vulnerable bunch, that age group.
I think if kids are okay wearing it, should be fine.
You know what? You might have to do it.
Sure.
Sure. What do you reckon, Oscar, if you had to wear a mask?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
The ventilation in every classroom in every public school has also been assessed over the break. Classrooms are required to meet a certain standard of natural ventilation through windows and doors, mechanical ventilation with air conditioners and fans, and if still not up to scratch, they'll get one of 12,000 air purifiers.
That's actually very nice. Very cool.
Staff must be vaccinated, and 97.5% have already submitted proof that they are. A pool of 5,000 casual staff are on standby to fill any gaps on day one and down the track due to illness or isolation. There's no vaccination requirement for parents unless they volunteer at the school more than once a week.
I think that is an issue that certainly teachers are very concerned about.
But the union was happy contact definitions and isolation protocols remain unchanged if a student or staff member tests positive.
The Chief Health Officer would most likely close all of the school or part of the school, depending on the particular circumstances.
The opposition says isolation rules should change because circumstances already have.
Well, it's not the same settings in terms of Omicron being in the community. We know it spreads fast. We know that it will escalate quickly.
The Premier flagged the isolation rules for schools may change if a high caseload is reached in the community. How high is not clear.
That will depend upon the advice of the Chief Health Officer. So we'll work out those sorts of things, but you don't want to be too prescriptive at any point in time.
It will be discussed at a State Disaster Council meeting on Friday, during which the Premier has promised a decision will be made on the close contact and isolation rules for West Australians when the border comes down. James Carmody, ABC News.